guys ready? So how is everyone motivation? Is it still the same? Okay, I hope everyone is still motivated. Yeah. Okay. We don't know whether the PKPD is still extending or not. But then let's pray for the best. Yeah. Okay. But then anyhow, we still need to go on with today's topic. Today we are actually going to learn some of the techniques. Okay. I think some of you might not sure what is the real format of the exam. So today let's learn together. Okay, what is the real format of the exam, so that you can prepare yourself mentally and physically. Okay. Okay. So are we good to start? If good, say good. Okay. Awesome. All right. Okay. Let's go. Eh, thank you dah. Hmm. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay. All right. Can everyone see the screen? Yeah, 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 yeah. Wait, Okay. Can everyone see the screen? Is it clear? Okay. All right. So today we are going to learn the format, okay, the real format and the answering technique, how to answer some of the questions so that you can score the best mark. Okay. So your science, the code for your paper is 55. Okay, 55. This is the code for science paper lah. So when you get the paper, you must see. The first thing you must see the paper. Is it 55? Is it the same code? If not, then it's different paper. Okay. So why do we need to learn topic? Okay, because life is a game. All you have to do is know how to play it. Okay, so life is like a game. Okay, it has its own rule. It has its own way how to win the game. So in order to win the game, you must know the rule of the game. Okay, like you play badminton, you must know how to smash, how to, what is the rule, what is the technique lah. Okay, like football also you must know. Same like exam also is the same thing. You must know the game. If you don't know, you will fail. Okay. Okay, let's go to the tips in answering some of the PT3 format. Okay, so there are 4 things that you must know. Number 1, you must know the format. So in order to score this any paper, this one is general one. It can goes for any paper. It's the same. Number 1, you must know the format. If you don't know the format, you don't know what is the how to score. Okay, where to earn the marks. So you must know in the format got how many section. Okay, got how many section. Got A ke, got B ke, got C ke, got D ke, got how many section, got how many paper. Got paper 1 or paper 2. So you must really know that. And how much marks to score. Okay. Number 2, you must know what to bring. You must bring pencil ke, must bring ruler ke, calculator ke. Sometimes you go in without bringing all these things, then in the exam, you nervous. Ayo, I don't have pencil lah. You shit. Yo, how to draw? I don't have my calculator. How to count? Okay, because all these things happen a lot. Okay, so you must know that. Number 3, you must practice. So I must ask you, have you practiced enough before you go for the exam? Have you practiced enough? Have you read and also prepare enough? Okay, people go for Olympic, they prepare for 1 whole year. Okay, before they go for Olympic, they must prepare. Before they go for Asia Cup, before they go for FIFA World Cup, they must prepare. They take 1 year, at least 1 year to prepare. So, have you done that? Okay, before you go for the examination. If you haven't done that, then that is the thing that you need to do now. Okay, so in exam, when you say teacher, very hard lah. you must know which part is the hard one. Okay, you cannot simply say, oh, cikgu, sains susah lah. You must tell me, bab mana yang susah. Okay, so that we know what is the problem. Takkan semua bab susah. Mesti ada bab yang senang, ada bab yang sangat susah. So we focus more on the bab yang susah. Okay. Next, in order to answer correctly, you must read the questions carefully. Okay. So what you need to do, you need to underline some of the keyword. Make sure you always underline the keywords. Okay, do not straight away answer. Underline just one line only ataupun circle pun boleh. Okay, circle or underline the keywords and notice the marks given in each question. So 1 marks you don't answer so many lah. Okay, 1 mark you answer like 1 mark question. Maybe you just state. Okay, you just state the name. Okay, or they ask you the definition. Okay, just write the definition. Don't explain. Don't write long. Don't write 2 or 3 sentences. Don't write 1 paragraph. Okay, 1 mark. Make sure you write 1 mark. If 4 marks, make sure you write like 4 marks. You don't write 1 sentence for 4 marks question. Sure, you will not get the 4 marks. Okay, so now let's go and see. To answer all this, you must know, practice, and read. Okay, bring it on, baby. Okay, so when you practice, don't practice until you get it right. It's not enough. You must practice until you can't get it wrong. Okay, practice until you cannot get it wrong. Until it's so perfect. That is the real meaning of practice. You do until you cannot get it wrong. Okay, give me 1 minute to take picture of your attendance. So I will take picture based on the name I have in the here. Wait, give me 1 minute to take pictures first. So far, any question? Rajin. I see today's attendance is a bit better. Got 57. Just now got 58. Now 57. Yang Sinya, Senyi. Yu Yan Yan. Luis. Ong Joanne. Ong Jesse. Okay. Okay, awesome. Okay. Okay, now we go to the format. The first thing, you must know the format. Alright, so the format is like this. So there are 4 types of question that may be asked you. One is aneka pilihan, or we say MCQ, multiple choice question, A, B, C, D. Okay, objective lah. Aneka pilihan is you got a lot of choice of answers. So A, B, C, D type of question. Okay, then you get objective pelbagai bentuk. Objective pelbagai bentuk is later you will see. True, false. Okay, betul, salah. Tick the correct answer. Match the correct answer. Match. Gariskan kepada padankan kepada jawapan yang betul. So those kind, pelbagai bentuk. Got a lot of method. And then subjective respond terhad. Usually 1 mark or 2 marks question. They ask you to calculate. They ask you to give definition. State the meaning. So all this is respond terhad. It's very minimal. You cannot explain more. You just need to give what they ask you. And then subjective respond terbuka. This one is you can use your own creativity. You can use your own logic. As long as your answer is correct, as long as your answer got the point, you will get the marks. Okay, so got 4 types of question that they may ask you. Okay, so bilangan soalan. So we got how many bahagian? So we got bahagian A, we got bahagian B, we got bahagian C. So section A, section B, section C. 3 section in 1 paper. So section A got 20 objective question. So 20 PUBG question for you to shoot and tembak. If you don't know the question lah. If you know, don't tembak. If you don't know, it's a PUBG question. Tembak, tembak, pom, pom, pom. You use machine gun or use bazooka, use bomb, anything. As long as you get the correct answer. So that is bahagian A. Okay, PUBG question, 20 question. And then bahagian B got 5 question. Okay, aneka pilihan pelbagai bentuk ada 5 question. And we got bahagian C, 6 question. 6 soalan subjektif. Got respon terhad and respon terbuka. All are in bahagian C. Okay, bahagian A, 20 marks. Meaning 20 question, 20 marks. 1 question, 1 mark. Bahagian B, got 5 question, 20 marks. It means 1 question is 4 marks. 1 question is 4 marks. 5 question is 20 marks. So here got 5 questions. So 1 question is 4 marks. Make sure you earn all this. So the best part is bahagian B. I would say bahagian B is the most easiest part because sometimes the answer is already given. You just need to match to the correct answer. You don't need to memorize a lot. You just need to know some of the keyword so it can help you in answering bahagian B. Okay, so this is the tips I give. So answer sometimes already been given. So you just choose the correct answer. So easy you don't need to memorize a lot. Bahagian C, 6 question, 60 marks. It means 1 question is about 10 marks. Okay, 1 question is about 10 marks. So 6 questions, 60 marks. So total 20 marks, bahagian A, bahagian B 20 marks, bahagian C 60 marks. So total 100 marks. So no addition of any PBL project. Project usually you will see you will see the school Okay, depend on the school. But if PT3, the real PT3, they won't add your project marks. Project is project. So fully your marks is on the thing you answer in the exam. Okay, 100 marks because that is the format of the question. So how long is the exam? 2 hours. 2 jam. Okay, 2 jam. Okay. Any questions so far about the format? Any question on the format? No, okay. All right. Now we go for the section A. Okay, the real section A. So, number 1, you already know the format. 20 question is 20 marks. So, the tips here. Number 1, tips number 1. If, let's say, you don't know how to answer, you don't know which one to choose, A, B, C, D. If you don't know what is the correct answer, then you do, how you do? You the wrong answer. If let's say you don't know which one is correct, okay, susah lah. So you cancel all the wrong answer first. Cancel all the wrong answer. So what left is the answer that you believe is correct. So that one will be the technique lah. So if you know the correct answer, directly answer the correct answer. If you don't know, you cancel the wrong answer first. So apa yang tinggal itulah jawapan kamu. So that is the technique in answering section A. Okay, what to bring? You must bring pencil pencil. And don't simply use pen to circle your answer because if once you circle wrongly, you tak boleh padam if you use pen. So in this section A, you must use pencil in circling your answer, in lorek your answer. Okay, and then practice. So the tips here is how to be smart in this section A. Practice many sets of questions. You can get from revision books, you can get from the books you buy, you can even ask me extra exercise, so I can give, no problem. Okay, so you must practice. Okay, practice until you cannot get it wrong anymore. And then read the question carefully. Okay, when I say read the question in section A, it means some of the question might be tricky. For example, which of the following is true? So you must circle true. Circle the keyword. The keyword is want you to answer which one is true. Sometimes, which of the following is not true? I see many of you did this mistake in the exercise chapter 8. I got give in chapter 8, so a lot of people did the mistake at not true. They didn't see not true. They just simply ini. So you must see which of the following is not true. Circle not true. Which of the following is true except, you see, which of the following is true Okay, all are true. All of the statement is true except kecuali yang mana. So you must see all this keyword is very important. Okay, sometimes you miss this one, finish, habis. Okay, now let's see examples in section A type of question. The example which I discussed is related to your exam. So if I discuss about this one, how to read the vernier caliper, it might be coming out in your exam. So I tak buat saja-saja. I did it with a purpose to help you in your final examination. So this is what I say. I will discuss the answer. Okay, I will discuss the answer, how to get the correct answer. So that is what I say. I will share the answer with you. Okay, usually people will give you spot question, but I give you spot answer. So this is the spot answer. Know how to answer correctly is spotting the answer. Okay. Yeah. Give me one more minute because I see got 59 people. So I don't know who just joined. So let me just take one more time the pictures. Okay, meanwhile you can try to do. Is the question clear, everyone? Is the question clear? Okay, good. Okay, try to do first. Wow, today is the most attendance. Good, good, good. Okay. So, okay, let's see. So, diagram 4.1 shows the reading of the vernier calipers when tightened. When tightened, it means the reading of the, okay, so the main scale and the main scale and the vernier scale, this is the main scale. Yeah. So this is the main scale, skala utama. This is the vernier scale. The small one is the vernier scale. Okay, vernier scale. Okay, so when tightened, it means at the beginning. At the beginning, when the vernier scale is zero lah. Okay, the vernier scale is zero, the main scale also is at zero. So that is, it means by it tighten, ketat. Okay, dia tak stretch lagi, dia tak buka lagi. So dia tutup, masih ditutup. So that is the beginning. 4.1 is the beginning. Diagram 4.2 shows the reading of the vernier calipers after the thickness of a book is measured. So they measure the thickness of a book. Okay, so they get this reading. Okay, so this one, the first one, you must see ada zero, ada apa ni, error tak? Okay, ada error tak before the experiment start? So got two type of error. One is positive, one is negative error. Okay, so now the question says all readings are false. So you must read all readings is salah except except. So which one is true lah? Which one is true? Because all are false, so you must find which one is true. So this type of question, see? So circle the key point. Circle the key point. So you can get the correct answer. So everything is false except which one is correct. Okay. So now how to read this? Okay. So first, let's go for this one first. This one. So you can see zero errors in vernier calipers. Zero error, it means the beginning error. Before you start already got error already. Because the machine has its own error. Okay. Alat itu ada kecacatan. So dia punya bacaan tak tepat. Okay. So kita tengok. If perfect one, if without any zero error, so you will see the zero is ngam-ngam. The main scale and the vernier scale ngam-ngam. Okay. Okay. If got positive zero error. When positive zero error, it means the zero at the vernier calipers. Can you all see? Can you all see? Can see clearly or not? I worry you all cannot see. Can Okay. So the zero is at the vernier scale is after the zero at the main scale. Boleh? So zero dekat vernier calipers, okay, the vernier scale is after dia selepas daripada kosong dekat main scale. So that one is positive zero error. So how to see the positive zero error? So you calculate, okay, at the vernier scale you calculate. Oh, this one kena besar lah. Okay, never mind. Okay. So you calculate, you see 1, 2, 3. Okay. The reading that coincides. Coincide ni maksudnya dia ngam-ngam. Dia selari dengan main scale dengan vernier scale ni dia selari. Dia ada satu line sahaja. So, that one is the reading that you must take. So, 1, 2, 3. So, it means 0.03. So, this one is a positive zero error. The zero is after, the zero at the vernier scale is after the zero at the main scale. Okay. Jika zero tu belakang, it is before the zero at the main scale. So the vernier scale you can see is before the zero at the main scale. So that one is the negative zero error. So when negative zero error, how you do? You write negative. Because you know it's a negative, you write early. Awal-awal dah tulis negative and then you calculate. Just now you calculate, if zero positive, you calculate from zero and then you calculate. Tapi yang untuk negative, because it's a negative, so you calculate from the back. You calculate from the 10 to the front. Okay, let's see. Yang mana yang coincide betul-betul So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yang ni. Yang ni yang betul-betul ngam-ngam. Okay, antara main scale and the vernier scale. So, because 6, so 0.06. Negative 0.06 is the zero error. Okay, sudah ada error awal-awal. Okay. Now, to obtain the actual reading, zero error has to be taken into consideration. So, how to get the actual reading? Actual reading, you must use this formula. Reading of the vernier calipers after you measure the thickness of the book. For example, the thickness of the book. So, you get the reading of the vernier calipers, then you minus the zero error. Okay, minus zero error. Okay, for example, this one. Yang ni apa ni? Okay, let's see. So 3.1, 3.2. Okay, dia punya bacaan dekat main scale. Main scale first we get the main scale first. So this is 3.1, 3.2. You can see the zero is at here. Okay, so 3.1, 3.2. So you write first 3.2 plus, now plus with the vernier scale. Just now is the main scale reading. Now you need to plus with the vernier scale reading. So vernier scale you calculate from the zero. Then you find the line that intersect, that coincide with the main scale. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay, only this one. See? Ngam-ngam. Yang lain tu dia lari sikit. Ini semua lari. So ini bukan. So ini 1, 2. So 0.02. So you get 3.22 cm, cm. All the vernier calipers are in cm. Okay. Then, now you already get the reading of the vernier calipers. So 3.22. Then you must minus. Okay. Just now, if let's say we got positive zero error, it means we need to minus this positive. So minus plus 0.03. So if a positive zero error, dia akan jadi 3.22 minus plus 0.03. Minus plus, it become minus. So 0.03, 3.22. So you will get 3.18 cm. Okay. If let's say it's a negative zero error, So 3.22 minus 0.06. So you get 3.22 minus and minus become plus 0.06. So it will become 3.28 cm. Okay. All right. Can everyone understand? Yeah. Boleh ke semua? Okay, good. Now, I want you to do first. Can you do A and B? Get the reading A and B. I give 4 minutes. 10:35 we discuss. 4 minutes. Okay. This one no zero error. No zero error. No need to minus any zero error. Okay. Just get the reading of the vernier calipers of A and then the vernier calipers of B. Okay. Then share your answer at the comment. Okay, can everyone do this? You must see the zero zero at the vernier caliper, vernier scale. Dekat mana zero dekat vernier scale tu? Okay, it's okay. We will discuss the answer later. Don't worry. Okay, 2 more minutes, everyone. 2 more minutes. One more minute. Okay, good, good, good. 4 people already answer. Okay. Time's up. Okay, 10:35 already. Okay, let's see. Your answer is correct or not. Okay, so A, we see the zero at the vernier scale first. Okay, the zero is at here. Okay, it's at here. So, okay, let's see. Here is already 9. Okay, ini 9. Ni 9.0. This is 8.9, 8.8, 8.7, 8.6. So it means it is at 8.6. Okay. This is main scale. Main scale is 8.6 plus. Okay, now the vernier scale. 1, 2. You see? Ngam at here. So 0.02. So it means 8.62 cm. Cm, centimeter. So those who answer 8.62, congratulations. Your answer is correct. Okay. Now we go for this one. B. B, let's see the 0. 0 is at here. Okay. So here is 7. This one is 6.5. So you know it is at 6.4 lah. Dekat 6.4. Okay. The 0 is at between 6.4 and 6.5. So therefore it is 6.4. 6.4, 6.40 plus. Now vernier scale. Main scale we already get 6.4. Now for vernier scale 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one only ngam, right? So ngam. So 0.03. So 6.43 centimeter. So those who get this answer, congratulations. Your answer is correct. Okay? Okay, good, good. I see most of you get the correct answer. Sumitra, Sumitra kena tengok balik. Okay, okay, the rest is good. Okay, good. So now we go back to this one. Alls are false except. Okay. So this one early got 0 error. So is this positive or negative 0 error, guys? Positive or negative? Can you comment positive or negative? Positive error or negative error? See the 0. If selepas is negative. Kalau sebelum, it is negative. Positif atau negatif ni? So this is apa? This is positive. You see the 0 is already after the 0 at the main scale. Yang if vernier scale punya 0 is before the main scale punya 0, it is negative. So this one is positive. Okay. So positive berapa? So kalau positif kita kira from 0 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so at 8. So the positive 0 is positive 0.08. So this is my positive. Later I need to minus this. Okay, now my vernier scale. Okay, so I see my 0 at here. So this one is 2. Okay, main scale first, main scale. So main scale 2.1, 2.2. So 2.20 plus my vernier scale pula. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. Ngam at 4. So 0.04. So my reading is 2.24. Now I need to minus 2.24 minus with my positive error. So I will get 2.16 centimeter. Okay. So semua baca ada salah kecuali C. Okay, C is my correct answer. All are wrong answer. See, cm ni mm, not mm Vernier scale is centimeter Okay. Boleh guys? Can? Okay, everyone can? Hello? No answer? Oh, okay. Ayah mak tak scroll down lah. Ayah. Okay, good. Okay, now we go to next question. Okay, which of the following is true? Oh, which of the following is true? It means all the answer are wrong. So they want the true answer. So circle the keyword first, true. True about the changes that occur to the human body after the corrective mechanism in diagram 3. Okay, so this one is homeostasis. Homeostasis. So homeostasis, if let's say you do a lot of activity. Let's say someone chase you, ghost chase you. You see a ghost, terkejut, you sudah lari. So your body is using a lot of energy. So when it use a lot of energy because you run, so some of the thing will happen, like you will release a lot of heat. So when you release heat, you also will release a lot of sweat. So this is what will happen, release sweat. Then your hair will will fall or stand. Will fall or will stand. When you run, body is very hot, so your hair will stand or it will flat. Correct, good. It will become flat because it don't want any insulator. Tak mau apa-apa penebat haba. Don't want any blanket. Don't want. So it wants to release a lot of heat. So the hair must be flat. Okay, only then the heat can come out. If let's say the hair is standing, then it will trap a lot of air molecule. When it trap a lot of air molecule, the air molecule is a good heat conductor. Heat insulator. So it will act as a blanket. So you will feel very, very hot. So it don't want. Now your body is hot, so you need to release a lot of energy. So hair will flat. Well, okay, hair will flat. Then sweat lah, you will sweat. Okay. Now, this is what happened. Okay, this is what happened. Okay. So they ask you, what is true? Which one is true? The changes that occur after the corrective mechanism. Okay. So this is what happened. Then your body will do its own corrective mechanism. It will correct all these things. It will correct all these things. So how it will correct? So the blood vessel will constrict. The hair will then erect. Okay, will erect. Then you will less sweat. You will this one lah. Okay. So when all this happen, what will happen? Which one is true? Does your body temperature decrease? Don't know. Okay, let's see. Body temperature remain the same? No. Body temperature will remain the same. Body temperature increases? You kurang sweat mah. You kurang sweat. So when you less sweat, then your salur darah mengecut, what will happen? Okay, no changes, no lah. Sure got changes. Okay, between A and B, which one is correct? Which one is correct? Okay. So after darah mengecut, so when your blood vessel constrict, okay, so it means it cannot release a lot of heat. When your bulu roma menegak, okay, when it stands, so a lot of heat is being trapped, act as an insulator, so you will feel cold. So when you will feel cold, you didn't release any sweat, so no heat is lost. So heat are in your body. So what will happen? A or B? A or C? A or C? Then you see, your skeletal muscle will contract and relax actively. You see, it will pump. It will do more activity. So when you do more activity, what will happen? A or C? A. The answer is C. Answer is C. Okay, C. Okay. Sebab this is the corrective mechanism. Okay, so maybe your body is very hot already, very hot. It release a lot of energy. So after that, your body start to correct itself. Okay, start to pembetulkan balik. So dia akan mengecutkan kamu punya salur darah. Dia akan less sweating. Dia akan actively the skeletal muscle will contract and relax actively. You will less sweating. It means less heat is released. So you will feel what? You will feel a bit hotter lah. Okay, so your body temperature will then increase. That is the changes that will happen. Okay, after this is happening. When this happen, so your body temperature will increase lah. Okay, takkan drop pula. Okay, can understand? Okay, everyone, can? Okay, so that's why I must see carefully. Okay, it really trap question. Sometimes it can be a really trap question. Okay, so must read carefully. Okay, next. Okay, this one we learned last week. We learned in chapter 6. Okay, we learned in the chapter 6 periodic table. So this is the formation of metal. Okay, plus with they plus with sulfur. So it will form iron sulfide. So inside here is the sulfur powder plus with the metal powder. So the metal is actually the iron lah. Okay, iron. We already learned this experiment. So the iron is heated. Okay, heated. So it will form a compound. So this is a compound. This is an element of sulfur. This is element of iron. Okay, but then when after heated, okay, after it is heated, so it will form a new substance. Okay, it already form a compound. So between iron and sulfide. So what compound is produced at the end of this activity? Definitely not this one lah. So you can cancel. Okay, between iron sulfur and iron sulfide. So if you really read, you will know lah. So the answer is actually D. So sometimes you are not sure, you cancel all the wrong answer first, and then you will see what is the best answer that you got. Okay, then you can choose from the best answer. Okay, so that is the tips which I already give for section A. Yes, Kahong. So if you can see, so we already discussed like question like true, not true, accept. Okay, so you must really see all those kind of question lah. Naphthalene. This is in Malay. Okay, naphthalene. Okay. Right, we go to section B. What is that? It's a naphthalene. If I'm not mistaken, it's a type of alkaline. Okay, it's a type of alkaline. So yeah, it's a type of alkaline lah. Okay, it's a type of chemical. Okay. The mothball. Last week you learned about the mothball, the ubat okay, that undergo the sublimation process. That one is naphthalene. Okay, now we go to section B. Okay, number 1, you must know the format. So in section B, there are 5 questions. Each question is 4 marks. So total you will get 20 marks. So how to score this question? One thing, you must know your facts. You must really know your facts, because this one is a bonus. Section B is like a bonus lah. That's why it's B for bonus. Okay, if you know your facts, it's very easy. Okay, know what to bring. You must bring pencil and also pen, because like labeling, when matching, when circling the correct answer, do not use pen, because if you get wrong and you circle wrongly, it's hard to erase. Okay, you will cancel like that, or very not nice. So do not use when needs to circle, or when needs to draw, when needs to label, need to underline. Don't use pen, use pencil. It's more safer. Okay. Alright, then practice. You must practice same lah. Practice many set of question, revision books. Then for this one, you must remember the spelling. Spelling is very important. Okay, because wrong spelling, no marks. Because these questions are all very very short answer. So you must only answer like name. Okay, name the thing. Name. So if you answer wrongly, the name or the spelling is wrong. So your answer also is wrong. So section B is like that. So read the question carefully. So some of the question is like a tick. Okay, so these are the instructions lah, mostly that you can find in the section B. So tick the correct answer. Fill in the blank. Some question ask you to fill in the blank. So do not use the wrong spelling. Okay, match correctly. So the one I write in red ink are all you must use in pencil. Use pencil is more safer. Match correctly, underline, use pencil. False and true, use pencil. Use pen. False and true. Label. Okay, draw, circle, classify. Okay, so these are the type of question that they may ask you in section B. Okay, let's see some of the question. Apa ni? Oh, same thing. Okay. Okay, can everyone see? Is it clear? Okay. Okay, so this one we learned last week also. So these are last week question. Okay, diagram 2 shows the classification of earth resource. Okay, you see. So in this question, got 4 marks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the first one is circle. We need to circle which one is the correct answer. So earth resources are divided into element, mixture, and P. What is P? What is P, guys? What is P? No. Element. One more is mixture. What is the one more thing you learn in chapter 6? Yes. P is compound. Okay, so you got P is compound, E is element, mixture. Okay, so circle an example of P, which is compound. So petroleum, seawater, and magnesium oxide. Which one is compound? Which one is compound? Okay. No. Okay. Seawater is actually mixture because it can be separated using distillation. Remember or not? Distillation. You heat the water. Let's say you heat the seawater. So the water will be evaporated. Only salt will be left out. So you still can separate them. So if you can separate them, so they are not compound. They are not compound. Compound, it is hard to separate them. You can only separate compound by electrolysis, by this one, electrolysis. Use electric. Okay, without electricity, you cannot separate them. So seawater can actually be separated. Okay, the salt and the water can be separated using distillation method. So this one is wrong. Petroleum also no. Petroleum is a mixture. It's a mixture of sand. It's a mixture of all the impurities. So it is not also. So this one lah. Circle the correct answer. Circle. Okay. So you must circle Don't tick Circle. Follow the question. Question asks you to circle. So magnesium oxide Magnesium and oxygen. So it's a compound. Okay. State an example of Q which can conduct electricity. State an example. They want you to give an example of Q. Okay. So R, is element. Okay. The R is copper. Okay. What is one example that can conduct electricity? What element can conduct electricity? Carbon. Okay. Can. correct. Carbon is a non-metal, it's a special one, non-metal that can conduct electricity. Okay, correct. Aluminium, iron, okay, all that can be accepted, correct, good. Iron, carbon, aluminium, okay, can. Because all these are metals. Metals all can conduct electricity. Okay, good. Okay, water is an example of P. P, H2O mah. And hydrogen and water. So H2O. So it's a compound. Nyatakan, state a method used to separate water. How to separate water? How to separate water? What is the method to separate water? To separate hydrogen and oxygen. Yes. So electrolysis. So have you guys memorized what is the definition of electrolysis? If you haven't, please memorize the meaning of electrolysis. Okay, the meaning of electrolysis. Okay, give one use of copper. What is the main use of copper? What do we use copper for? To make what? Yes, to make wire. Okay, to make wire that can conduct electricity. Okay, to make wire lah. Copper wire. Okay, so like this only lah. Very simple question. Okay, so you must not spell wrongly. Okay, must not spell wrongly, and that's all lah. So you can score this one very easily. Okay, so as you can see here, so we pass the electric current. So the water will then be break. So oxygen gas is being collected at this one. So this terminal is what we call as anode. Okay, it's a positive terminal. I don't know whether you learn this in RBT or not. So this is the positive terminal. The long one is a battery, the positive terminal. The short one is a negative terminal. The negative end, ujung negative. So negative, if connected to this one, so negative punya kita panggil cathode. Okay, cathode. Okay, so hydrogen will be collected at the cathode, oxygen will be collected at the anode. Okay, one more tips. Okay, what is the function of sulfuric acid? Why is it need to be added with the water? I don't know. So you guys go and find out. Okay. All right. Next question. Aerosol can, refrigerator, air conditioner use what? They release chlorofluorocarbon gas. Okay. So must know how to spell this correctly. Chlorofluorocarbon gas, CFC. You cannot just write CFC. You must write fully. So fluorocarbon. Fluorocarbon. Okay. Okay. So mark the correct one. When mark, you don't use like this. Some student they do cross. Question asks you to write, tick, you do cross. So we give you wrong lah. So do not do this kind of things. So follow them. So mark right for the correct statement about chlorofluorocarbon. Okay, number 1, is it correct? The effect of chlorofluorocarbon is thinning of ozone layer, correct or not? Okay, so we can tick. CFC dissolve in the soil and causes plant to die. Correct or not? This one wrong. This one is acid rain. Okay, acid rain. It is caused by nitrogen oxide and sulfur dioxide. So when these two gases, they dissolve in the cloud, the cloud will form a acid rain lah. Okay, it will fall as an acid rain. So this acid is a water. When it reach the earth, it will be dissolved. It will enter the soil and causes all the soil to be acidic. And because the soil is acidic, that's why all the plant die. When it enters the pond, it enters into the river. Okay, it pollutes the river, becoming acidic. So all the aquatic plant also can die. All the aquatic life also can die. Okay, number 3. Biological control can be used to control the use of CFC. Correct or wrong? Number 3. Can we use biological control? Cannot. This one is not to control CFC. We can use biological control, but it is used to control the use of pesticides, racun. Okay, racun perosak. Let's say your ladang, let's say your ladang got a lot of insects that always eat your vegetable. So you can use pesticides, but then it is not healthy. So you can use biological control. You use biological organism lah, like animal. Let's say you katakan banyak tikus, kamu punya padi banyak tikus. So you can use all, burung hantu. You can bela banyak burung hantu. So the burung hantu will catch the tikus instead of using the racun. So biological control can be used, but then it is to control the pesticide, not to control the CFC. Okay. Lastly, hydrochlorofluorocarbon is used to replace CFC. Correct? Correct. Okay. So like this only lah, you get 2 marks. Okay, so this is the mark. Okay, next example. Just now we see vernier calipers. Now we look at micrometer screw gauge. This is micrometer screw gauge. Okay, so this shows the reading of micrometer screw gauge used to measure the diameter of object X. So diameter of object X. Okay, so for micrometer, what unit? cm or mm? Micrometer, cm atau centimeter ataupun millimeter. What is the unit? Okay, easy to remember. Micrometer, it means m lah, meter, millimeter. Okay, kalau vernier calipers, cm. Okay, vernier calipers, c. Kalau micrometer, mm, micro. Okay, mm. Okay, so what is the reading? Okay, so let's see the main scale. So this is the main scale. So this is the small scale lah. Okay, the smaller scale. Okay, we see the main scale first. Okay, so this is 1 mm, 2 mm. Okay, this is 2.5. So now it is more than 2.5. So 2.5 mm plus, okay, this one. So you read from the small to big, small to big. So you can see 25 is here. So 30 is here. So 30 is here, 31, 32. So 32 is the ngam-ngam with the main scale punya reading, 32. So 0.32 mm. Okay, plus this together you get 2.82 mm. So that is the reading, 2.82 mm. Unit is very important. Unit is very important. Okay. Does everyone get the answer? So this is 1, 2. This is 0.5, 0.5. So 0.5 plus 0.5 is 1. So here is 1.5. Here is 2. So here is 2.5. Okay, guys. You're not confused, huh? Okay. Any question? Hmm. So you must know how to read all this reading. Hmm. Okay. Ah, just now we already get the correct reading. Okay, now dia cakap, oh, it shows the zero error. Okay, same. The zero error, okay, so we calculate from the zero up to this one. So ini ada zero error. So ada error. Okay, let's see. The zero error is start from here, 0, 1. Sorry. 0.1, 0.2. Okay, so 0.02 millimeter. 0.02 millimeter. Very, very small. So the zero error is 0.02 millimeter. Okay, so they ask you what is the actual diameter of object X. So actual reading is reading of the micrometer screw gauge minus the zero error. So if you want to show the calculation, you can do the calculation. If you don't want, also no problem because 1 mark only. So we just now we get 2.82 millimeter minus with the 0.02 millimeter. So this one is a positive punya error. If let's say the 0 is before the line, so that one is negative. Okay. So 2.82 minus 0.02, so the diameter is 2.80 millimeter. Okay. Okay, next question. Okay, any question on this one? On the reading? Okay, can understand? No? No, cannot understand. Okay. Okay, no question. Alright. Next question. Okay, this one is a match the type. When match, please use ruler. Whoever in the final exam, you do not use ruler to underline your question. I minus your marks. Please be disciplined. Please show that you are a student. Okay? Okay. So, now I cannot use ruler lah because I'm online so cannot use ruler. See, can use or not? Oh, can use lah. Wait, I try to use. Oh, can. Okay, match the type of mirror to the respective characteristic. Okay, we see first what is the answer. Okay, this is the plane mirror. The convex. This is the concave. This is the back, the back of the mirror. So this one is the surface of the mirror. So you see the surface is inside, So this is the concave. This one is outside, so convex. This one is plane. Okay. So now we see. So upright, laterally inverted, magnify. Oh, magnify. So magnify, it must be concave. Concave is always magnify. Okay. Virtual, okay. Upright, laterally, diminish. It becomes smaller. Smaller, confirm. It is convex. Virtual, upright, laterally inverted, same size. Oh, same size. Plain loh. Plain mirror lah. Simple. Okay, now tinggal nak underline saja. So plain mirror. Oh yeah. I cannot use this one. Very hard to estimate. Okay, plain mirror, underline. Convex, underline. Concave, yeah, concave, underline. Okay. Okay, thank you, Luis, for answering. Okay. So any question? Oh, okay. Yeah. Concave, actually, it is inverted, but it also can be upright. Okay, in some cases, when it is very near, the object is very near to the surface, you will see it will become upright. But when it goes further, the object goes further from the surface of the mirror, you will see it turns inverted. It will become terbalik. But when you go nearer, you try with your spoon. Okay, you try the spoon in the kitchen or the scoop sendok the sendok that can reflect lah. You don't find sendok yang susah nak reflect. You find the sendok that easy to reflect. You try and see. When you go very near, it will become upright. But when you go a bit further, it will turn inverted. Okay, but then for for convex, always upright. For plane mirror also always upright. Okay. Okay. Done. Okay, now we go to section C. So section C, you must know the format again. So the format is always got 6 questions. So question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes they didn't write like that. They just continue. They just continue from section B punya question. So section B already got 5 questions mah. So section C will start with question number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So the last question is question number 11. So got 11A, 11B, 11C, 11D. Always like that lah. Okay, that's why you got 10 marks for each question. Okay, so know what to bring. You must bring again your pencil and pen. So pencil because here got some drawing. Sometimes got drawing. So you need to draw using pencil. Drawing saja guna pencil. Okay, write, use pen. Underline, line ke apa ke, all use pencil. Only writing, only use pen. Okay, practice. Okay, same. Must practice a lot of set of question, revision books. You must familiarize, kena biasakan diri with the technique to answer those questions. Use your scientific knowledge, what you know, and accurate terms. You must use the accurate punya jawapan. So like increases, decreases. Usually in science, we got a lot of this. Increases, decreases, more than, less than, or higher than, lower than. So we always use this kind of term. Okay. Okay, next, read the questions carefully. Okay, when read the questions carefully, so for example, there are 8 types of question that may be asked. They can ask you 8 type of question. So the most easiest one usually is 1 mark is state. State the meaning of blah 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 blah. Name the compound blah 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 blah. Like that. Name the compound in P. So you must name the compound lah. Okay, without any spelling mistake. Okay, spelling mistake saja habis. No marks. Okay, state and name. Same. Number 2. Some question they might ask you to arrange. Arrange in the decreasing order. Arrange in the increasing order. Okay. So when you arrange, you can do like this lah. You can do this type of arrangement. So P to Q to R. Then you write increasing order. In increasing order. Or you can write like this. Da, 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 in decreasing order. Or you can write like this. You can write P, Q, R. And then 1 arrow only, 1 long arrow, and then you write bottom increasing. Or like this, PQR. So as it goes there, it decreases. Okay. So this one is an arrange type of question. They ask you to arrange the position. Arrange the sequence. Arrange the sequence of cell organization. So you must arrange cell to tissue to organ to system to organism. So usually it's like that lah. Okay, and then there are questions that ask you to calculate. So when calculate, you must know the formula lah. Okay, and unit is very, very important. Your unit is wrong, answer is wrong. Okay, your calculation is wrong, also answer is wrong. No calculation, only got answer, also is considered wrong. So you must show the calculation and also you must write the answer with the correct unit. Only you get full mark. Next is explain, describe, give a reason. Explain, jelaskan. Describe, jelaskan. Give a reason, nyatakan sebab. Jelaskan sebab. So usually this type of question is 2 marks. They want you to explain. So when explain, you need to use your knowledge lah, scientific knowledge that you already learned. So you must say, this is because. Why it happened. So you can begin your sentence with this is because blah 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 blah. Okay, why Why do diffusion happen in the air? Okay, why do diffusion happen in the air? This is because the matter has discrete particles that can move. So in the air, they can move freely and they can travel in any direction. Okay, so you get 2 marks. So this is because. So you explain why, the reason. And then there are questions also that ask you to differentiate, bandingkan, differentiate. Okay, sometime they differentiate, they ask you to this one, compare and contrast. Compare is finding similarity, contrast is finding differences. For example, lelaki and perempuan. Compare and contrast between male and female. So the comparison is that male and female are both human. Number one. Male and female both have reproductive system. Number two. Male and female apa? Must do normal must do daily system like reproductive system ke digestive system ke so all is the similarity. So that is compare. Compare is finding similarity between two things, between X and Y. Okay. Contrast is finding differences. Okay. When finding differences or differentiate or contrast, so you need to write like this in one sentence. In one sentence, you must compare X and Y. So X is blah 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 blah, Y is blah 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 blah. So X is having let's say male and female. Male male have penis as their reproductive organ, while while female have ovum. Okay, or sorry, ovary as sorry not ovary. What perempuan punya apa? Ovum Oh. No. Ovum is the ayah. Tak ingat lah sekarang. Okay. Bukan uterus. Uterus itu lain. Girl lah. Forget dia. Ovary. Ovary. Okay. Vagina. Yes, vagina. Okay. So, male has penis while female has vagina as their reproductive system. Thought. Like that, you write in one sentence, you get 1 mark. 1 mark. If you write in different sentence, that is not differentiation. You will not get any marks. So you must write the comparison in one sentence. X is this, while Y is this. Okay? X, male has mustache when they matured, while female do not have mustache when they matured. So you write in one sentence. Okay, you can use this sentence lah. X is blah blah blah, while Y is blah 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 blah. Only get 1 mark. So you write another comparison, you get 2 marks. Okay? Can understand or not? This one usually many people get wrong because they write in different sentence. X is blah 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 dot. Y is blah 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 blah. Like that is not comparing. That one is not comparing. So no marks. Okay? So remember, compare is finding similarity. Contrast is finding differences. Contrast and differentiate is the same thing. Okay, number 6, justify. This one. What is justify? Justify is you explain the advantage and disadvantage. Okay, you must explain why it is good, why it is not good. So the advantage and disadvantage lah. So you can begin your sentence is like this. X is better than Y. Okay, let's say they ask you to justify. Okay. Let's say you want to do a makeup. So using a concave mirror or plane mirror is better. Justify your answer. So you must justify lah. Why you use a concave mirror is better than convex than plane mirror. So you must explain. Concave mirror is better than plane mirror because concave mirror can enlarge the image So the viewer or the person who wants to make up can see the face more clearly. Okay, so you give one example. And then secondly, X, wait, concave mirror is also better than plain mirror because I don't know lah. I don't know why lah, but you can state your answer lah. Okay. So that is the how you need to answer justify type of question. Justify, it means you give advantage and also you give disadvantage. Okay. X is better than Y because of what? Maybe X is concave mirror can enlarge the image because the size of the mirror is small, while to enlarge to 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 enlarge the image using a plain mirror is difficult because you will need a very large mirror in order to enlarge the image. Boleh faham tak? Kan? So that is the two reason lah. So you say concave ni baik sebab dia boleh enlarge the image better than plain mirror. Secondly, concave mirror ni kecil saja. Makeup mirror ni kecil saja. But then it can enlarge the image until so big. While if you use plain mirror, to get that type of image, you need a very large plain mirror. So that is why you justify your answer. Can understand or not? Can? Okay, Okay. So that is how you need to score. So now you know the question, how you want to answer it. So you can answer it like that. Okay, number 7 is predict. Predict what will happen. Okay, predict what will happen if predict what will happen if the earth has no petroleum and has no natural gas. So you need to predict what will happen if, let's say, the earth is running out. Okay, if running out of have no more petroleum and natural gas, what will happen? So you must tell your answer. You must predict lah. So the electricity cannot be generated anymore using petroleum and natural gas. Number 1. This is then you say when no electricity, a lot of activity cannot be done easily. Number 3. Many people, many scientists will develop new technology to replace the petroleum, maybe by using renewable sources like hydrothermal energy, or by using wave energy, or by use sound energy to generate electricity instead of using the petroleum to generate the heat energy. So you predict your answer lah. Okay, predict your answer. Okay, and lastly, draw and label. This one, draw must use pencil, label use ruler and pen, and then you must state, okay, you must explain what is the function, how all the things are being used in order to make the thing. Okay. Okay. So for example, okay, we got, okay, I think I will leave this as a homework for you guys. You guys go and try it out, and then maybe we can discuss this in our next class. Okay, let me just show you the for E and C. Okay, never mind. Let's just run lah. Okay. Okay. So diagram 2 shows an experiment to investigate the condition required for seed germination. Okay, remember seed germination? This one. Okay. So in order to germinate, it needs water, it needs air, which is oxygen, because it also need to breathe, respiration. So it needs air. And then it needs suitable temperature. If too hot, cannot, it will die. If too cold, also cannot, it won't germinate. Okay. So 3 factor lah. WAS. Water, air, and suitable temperature. WAS. Okay. So in this experiment got A, B, C, D. Okay, got. So all these are been, they place the how to say, the seed. Okay, all the seed. And then A, they place in the dry cotton, no water. B, they place in the damp cotton, got water a bit. And then C, they place in the What is this? Oh, I think they place in the oil. They place this seed in the oil. You see, olive oil. Okay, so the seed are in the oil, and then this one air can enter, but they place in the damp cotton. Okay, so boiling tube A, B, C are put in the laboratory, whereas boiling tube D is put in the refrigerator. So this one only is put in the refrigerator. Okay, refrigerator, so it is very cold. Others one are at room temperature. Okay, state the constant variable. What is the constant variable? What does not change in this experiment? Can print. Covered by black paper. Hmm, can. But what are the things that they use that does not change? Yes. So the seed lah. The type of seed. Semua ialah seed yang sama jenis. Okay, ini bukan rambutan, ini tiba-tiba biji durian, ini tiba-tiba biji buah mangga. No, all the same type of seed. Okay, type of seed and number of seed. Okay, good. Number of seed also is correct. Okay, number of seed. Okay, good. Okay, what is the functions of olive oil? What is the functions of olive oil? Who knows what is the functions of oil? Okay. So you see, sometimes steel, iron, especially iron, we put a layer of oil. Okay. Usually, in order to avoid it to be rusting, Okay, rusting, you know, right? Rusting because of oxygen, it reacts with oxygen. Okay, and it forms a iron oxide. So the iron oxide is actually the rust. So they place a layer of oil so to prevent the rust. Why? Actually to prevent the oxygen from reacting with the iron. Okay. So the function of olive oil is actually to prevent the air, okay, or to prevent the oxygen, okay, to prevent the oxygen from getting into the tube, to prevent the oxygen. Okay, so you just write like that to prevent the oxygen from entering the tube. So you get 1 mark. Okay. Okay, next we go. Observe the seed after 4 days. Okay, so you see A no water because the dry cotton but then it got air, it got suitable temperature, no germination. Okay, B. For B, got damp cotton, also got seed. Got seed. Okay, so it has what? It has water, it has air, it has suitable temperature. Okay, so what do you think? What prediction can you make? Yes, seed germinate. Seed germinate. Okay, for C, let's go C. C because oil, so no oxygen. When no oxygen, it means no air. So when no air, one of the thing that is required for germination is not present. Okay, so it only got what? It only got water and it only got suitable temperature, so cannot germinate. So got water, but then no air. So cross here. Suitable temperature. No germination. Okay, and lastly, D. D are placed in the refrigerator, very, very cold. Okay, but then it got air, it got damp cotton. So it got air, got water, got air, but then no suitable temperature. So can it germinate? No germination. Yes, no germination also. So what is the conclusion of this experiment? So, to germinate, the seed must have water, air, and suitable temperature. Okay, so that is the conclusion that we can make. Okay, can you guys understand? So far so good? Yes, okay. Yes. Okay. Huh. This one I leave it to you all. You all go and do. Okay. Go and do. So I will send some of the notes for this one. So you all go and do. This one very simple ni. Okay, let's go for number three, method of purification. Okay. So clean water is safe to drink. Shows the method used in water purification. Okay, water purification, how to purify, how to clean the water. So we can clean the water by using two methods. One is distillation, one more is by boiling. Okay, so distillation is same. We heat the water. Okay, we heat the water, So only the water vapor will be evaporated. Okay, will be evaporated and be condensed. It will condense and become pure water. Okay. Boiling also is about the same lah. Okay, about the same. Now we need to compare and contrast. Compare and contrast. So compare is similarities. Contrast is differences. Okay. So how to write this? Distillation and boiling. So this is the method to separate. Method to separate impure water to become pure water. Okay. So write like this. Okay. So both similarity, right? So both distillation and boiling can remove, uses heat, okay, to remove impurities and form pure water. Okay. All right. So this is the first similarity. Okay, because 4 marks, 4 marks. Oh, 4 marks. Okay. So we only get 1 mark. Okay. Now another 3 marks. So both distillation and boiling. Apa? Who's that? Both distillation and boiling. What? What are the similarity between distillation and boiling? They use heat to remove. Then boiling. Okay. So this one when you boil, you boil the water, boil the water, masak air itu, so all the organism, or both method of separation, can lah. Okay, can lah. Okay, but then because you heat them, so both distillation and boiling can kill what? Kill all the microorganisms that present in the water. Okay, microorganisms. Yeah, it can kill all the germs lah because it's very hot mah. So all the kuman mati. So you get more clean water. Okay, more clean water and safe to drink. It's more safe to drink. So when you go to river, you collect all the water, you can cook the water first, boil the water first to kill all the microorganisms. Okay. Next, the differences. For differences, you do it yourself. Okay, same thing. But then you need to use distillation is blah 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 blah, but boiling is blah 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 blah. Okay. So you do this one. Find two differences between distillation and boiling, and then write this down. Can? I leave it this to all of you. Can? Okay. This okay, can. Distillation uses a Liebig condenser, but boiling uses only boiling tube or maybe use other things. Can. You find any differences that is suitable. Okay, we go to number 4. Okay, state the phenomenon of light which causes the formation of rainbow. Okay, so only state. So what is the formation of rainbow? What is the phenomenon of light? Dispersion of light. Okay, good. So light can be dispersed into 7 different colors. Okay, because all of the light are being refracted. They are being refracted at different angle. Okay, red light is refracted the least, while violet light is refracted the most. Paling bengkok ke dalam towards the normal. Okay, now you are provided with the following substances. Describe experiment to produce the rainbow. Draw the arrangement. So they give you black paper, scissors, torch, mirror, water, white paper, cellophane, glass bowl. Okay. So how to write this? So they ask us to describe the experiment. Describe an experiment. Locate the arrangement. Okay. So we must draw the arrangement. So drawing is 1 mark. So you can draw the torchlight. Okay. You can draw the torchlight. The bowl are filled with water. When draw, no need to use all. When draw, no need to use all the material. But when explanation, you need to explain using all the material. Okay, so the black one, black paper. Black paper is covered on the screen so that the light can only be pointed chun lah, ngam. So here you place a mirror. Okay, a mirror. So here is where you place the white paper and then the cellophane tape. Okay, what else they give? So we already use the mirror, cellophane tape, white paper, water, already use, torchlight, scissors. Scissors no need lah. Scissors is used to cut the cellophane tape. Okay, so that then you can see all the 7 different colors of rainbow. So need to label cellophane tape, cellophane. Okay, tape. This is white paper. When you label this one, use ruler. Because I don't have ruler, so you must use ruler. Use ruler. Okay. So this is the torchlight. This is the black paper. Okay. Water and the bowl. Okay. Done. Get 1 mark. No need. This one is just simple only lah. Simple only. No need to draw until the normal line. If the normal line one is the using the prism. Prism one, yes, you need to draw normal line. Okay. If without prism, this one no need. Okay, then you explain lah. So the torch is covered with black paper in order to produce a focus. A focus light. Okay, a focus light. So the light is shine onto the mirror. Okay, that is placed in a bowl of water. Okay, the water is obtained from the glass of water. Okay, next After shining, the mirror will reflect. Okay, because it's a mirror, so it reflects a spectrum of colors on the white paper. A color spectrum or spectrum of color, same. Okay, on the white paper that is thick on the wall using a cellophane tape. Okay, so if you want to add, the cellophane tape is cut using the scissors given. That's all. Okay, so you can get here ngam. Here you can get if let's say the question is 4 marks, you will get 1 mark here, 3 marks here. If let's say the question is 3 marks, you will get 1 mark here, 2 marks for all this. Very detailed and very good explanation. So this will give you a solid marks. Okay. That is all for today. This one, how many marks? Yeah, no marks. I didn't write the mark. Okay. So that is all for today. Thank you, everyone. Okay.